POV big. We got both POVs live. We figured it out. We can't do it MLB style because unfortunately I don't have access to all that. At least I don't think I do. So we're just gonna have to do it old school, the way we comment the overlay we use for normal Balatro tournaments. But we're starting out with Polychrome Oops All Sixes for both players, bro. Polychrome Oops All Six for both players. I love this start, bro. This is why I love Ghost Deck, because even though maybe it's not optimal to keep whatever you Polychrome immediately, it's just so much dopamine. How can you not? So we're gonna see this Oops All Sixes for quite a while. The strategy for both these players is going to be largely the same. Get luckies as quick as possible. Get that econ engine going. Look for any sort of way. Okay, interesting decision in the shop for Zaino here. This is the end of the big blind. We have to decide what we're going to purchase here. I think it's just going to be overstock. Now, the question is, do you sell Oops All Sixes to get the spectral pack? Also, look at this business card that he can't afford. Oh, that's tragic. Roffle's already in the boss blind, does not have this business card. It looks like they both made about the same decisions up till now. I also want to point out, if we didn't hex our Oops All Sixes, we 100% could have sold the hex and purchased this business card, which would have been phenomenal econ advantage for either player here. This is why a lot of people say maybe you should sell hex early optimally and maybe not use it, even though the polychrome does help you get through the blind in one shot, which is also pseudo econ. Bro, I am eating rice and lentils right now, and let me tell you, this shit slaps. Also, good thing both of these players picked up the overstock. Good thing both of these players picked up the overstock, because it's overstock plus. We're gonna see so many jokers today, bro. So many jokers today. About a billion trillion jokers. Lentils? Yes, lentils are gas. What's your problem with them? Or are you saying W lentils? Because if you are, I support you. But they're so nutritious. They taste good with the rice. I got sour cream and cheese on these bad boys. Looks like we have a econ skip from Roffle here as well. Picking up the plus $25. This is white steak. Honestly, this is early enough. Chickpeas, true. Chickpeas also awesome. I do love those bad boys. I've been on a couscous kick recently. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had that in a long time. Vagabond on the Vaga TV. What's the Vaga? You mean like I'm televising the Major League Balatro gameplay? These are both top players in their division, I believe. Could be wrong. I think, wait, maybe Roffle's number 3 or something. Sour cream and cheese on Roffle. That did Zaino skip as well? It looks like Zaino did not skip. Oh my god! Wait, that's a big deal. There's an idol there. Now the question is, can Zaino afford it? There's an overstock voucher. There's so much we want in this shop. Oh my god, wait, this is a really big deal. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm in Zaino's position, part of me just Arcana pack to try to afford both at the same time. That's a risky play, because I'm not gonna lie, what I wanted to do there, I'm skipping idol. I'm buying the overstock plus, and I'm buying that medium. Looks like Zaino's deciding to skip overstock plus. We don't need it. I respect that play as well. You know, you see the hangman in the you see the hangman inside the pack. You think, you know what, I already have a head start on this deck fixing, and now we're just up in idle. We're just up in idle. That's like really good for Zaino, but the problem is Roffle can easily find some more premium jokers. Every dollar Roffle has from this point forward will simply be more valuable, and you know how the game can flip on a dime the second you see something that the second you see something that your opponent doesn't. If Roffle can get their hands on, for instance, a Dusk here, or a Sock and Buskin in the future rounds is going to be a big deal. Yeah, and it's already gone insane multiple times. What do you mean? What's gone insane? Wait, what's gone insane? Idle early word, sorry. Idle obviously is great, but this early it's a problem. Vaga read messages above challenge impossible. Okay, you're saying that, but it's actually impossible for me because you see the little messages on chat. You see how you guys can see yourselves today? You see this little text box or whatever? This is how I'm reading chat. Both of my monitors currently are both of my monitors are taken up by Zaino and Roffle streams. So I legitimately cannot read chat. Except for, yeah. Vagabond, you're doing great. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Okay, so here's the thing. Somebody said idle early. Who gives a fuck? I'll tell you who gives a fuck. Me. I care, bro. Idle's a big deal even early, okay? If you can get, no problem. If not, are you in the Discord to hear both of them during PvP blinds? You're so fucking right. The only okay, so here's the problem. Here's the only problem with, okay, so like literally, okay, I'm realizing I literally, no, if you get copy pot, bro, are there any mods here? I mean, Lava is here. Bro, if there's copy pots, I never thought I'd have to do it. Genuinely no copy posting this stream, because if you do it, it literally bans me from seeing the entirety of chat, bro. Like, if you send a full-on paragraph, I literally can't read any chat, bro. Like, if there's any more copy pastas, I know, you might have to get timed out for a bit. Okay, sorry, I was talking about idle early, right? Okay, so here's the thing about idle early. It's still very relevant if you don't have a good source of X-molt and you have like on-trigger, base-molt, or whatever. If you can get like just like getting a 2x out of your idle is a big deal. Justice here for Zaino. Now this is the other edge of the sword, is like maybe this idle isn't very relevant because there's glass. Glass exists, and glass is essentially the idle, right? Of course you do want 2 on trigger effects, but the glass might be able to supplement Roffle's lack in scoring compared to Zaino's scoring. Also, we're seeing Roffle already has so many more jokers from Zaino. Don't worry. Don't worry. Zaino still has the big blind to play and the small blind shop to see. I believe Roffle is in the very last shop here. They got that riffraff. My question is Zaino gonna pick up the riffraff? Where did the photo come from, by the way? Did the photo come from did the photo come from riffraff? Because if so, I don't know if Zaino's gonna pick this up. You're only generating 1 common per thing. You certainly, okay, there's the photo. Now we're definitely not picking up the riffraff. Okay, I love this even Steven pick from Zaino. It's gonna allow us to pick up just a little bit of base molt before the idle trigger. The best hand, hopefully. We're hoping this idle lands on a spade, maybe. Or actually, does the world card really help then? Because we have Bloodstone Oops. Maybe we hope it lands on a heart and just go with that, right? That's probably what the plan is for Zaino here. Also, yes, Wallywag noting. Is this game 3 or game 1? It's game 1. Let me change the overlay. That's on me. That's on me. I forgot to change that. Bloodstone Oops. Like, both players got it. The interesting things to talk about are the things that are the differences, right? Yes, both players got Bloodstone Oops. That is a pretty big deal. But, let's talk about the differences here. Let's talk about how Roffle has 8-ball with an Oops All Sixes. I believe that was generated from the riffraff. That is going to be so much deck fixing. Zaino wishes they had 8-ball right now. To all the 8-ball haters, because I know you exist, Roffle is going to have much better deck fixing this game, specifically because of 8-ball. Oops was from shop, I think. Oops was from 8 Ball was from shop. Got you. Banana oops, true. You know, I do think trying to break the banana is a little bit of a bait. I don't think you ever want to hold on to banana just because you want to break it, right? I think the banana, maybe there just wasn't anything better, but at the very least, it's going to make our hands where we don't really have a heart flush here, like at least somewhat relevant. Okay, big Emperor for Roffle. What's in the box? We're looking for a Sun card, ideally. Jack of Spades for Zaino, by the way. I think we just don't care about it. Glass World card. I mean, justice, man. Justice matters. Oh, wait, I just realized. Okay, my bad, my bad. I forgot my... Sometimes I forget that when I press numbers, it fucks with the character. Got 2 lucky hits. I mean, this PvP, pretty close. I didn't see who pulled it off. Wait. Right, so I could get both of their, I think what I'm gonna do... No, I can't really unmute the stream. I mean, go to desktop audio. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. I could go into the VCs, but the problem is I have stream delay, right? Because since I'm getting the POVs from their streams. Oh, Zaino got full house with 3 Jack of Spades. Okay, so it looks like they won then. I'm assuming it was a flush house, right? Okay, DNA for Roffle, but that was in the shop, and Zaino's gonna see that, and that's so good for the idol. Wait, that's super, super good for the idol. Also, I do want to point out we skipped on the Glass Joker. Not gonna lie, this is a really good... I kind of wish we had this Glass Joker. If I knew this DNA was on the way... I would have 100% taken the Glass Joker, right? Because we have the DNA where our goal is going to be duplicating as many copies of Glass as possible. That would get up to some insane X-Mult, but of course, nobody can see the future. How did Zaino get idle? Zaino got idle because they, I believe they rolled 1 shot farther. They re-rolled 1 more time than Roffle did. No, they didn't re-roll. Sorry. Roffle skipped. Roffle skipped for the econ tag, the extra $25. And Zaino did not skip for $25. So that resulted in seeing an extra shop, and the extra shop had idle. It is notable Zaino had to make some sacrifices for that idol. There is no overstock plus voucher on Zaino's side. Roffle sees 4 jokers every shop. Zaino only sees 3. We saw the result of that just a second ago. Roffle did not have to reroll, like, barely at all to find this DNA. Zaino had to reroll multiple times. Zaino will be just behind every single time here. Wait a second. Does Roffle not have overstock plus? Am I stupid? Maybe Roffle didn't buy the first overstock. Wait, maybe Roffle didn't buy the first overstock. Hold on. Yeah, they skipped instead of buying it, didn't they? Oh my goodness. You're right. Okay. Well, that just put Zaino in, like, a clear positive position then. I mean, the only thing that Roffle really has, like, really going for him is this 8 ball, but Zaino picked up a hallucination. We need to find a re-trigger Joker as quick as possible. The second we get a re-trigger Joker going for Roffle here, the deck fixing lead is going to be massively Roffle favored, and if we can get our hands on an idol of our own, we will be doing amazing. But the problem is, what are you gonna get rid of for the re-trigger? Our Joker slots are filled up, man. Like, we don't want to get rid of DNA. Like, I dare say we'd get rid of the 8 ball. So maybe the hallucination is just better for Zaino. I don't even know. Man, I don't even know who... I mean, like, I think Zaino's definitely better just because we have the idol. We have access to... Wait, we lost the life to blinds! We lost the life to blinds! Bro, somebody ban... Killed by Lava, can you ban political? I literally warned about copy pastas like fucking 2 seconds ago. By ban, I mean like timeout for like 10 to 20 minutes. I literally have to have my mods do it, by the way, because I don't have access to my stream chat since both of my monitors are taken up by these games. I'm reading chat through this. True, how are we losing to blinds? I don't know how that happened. Okay, Zaino hit 7 of hearts on this idol. That is essentially a photograph. If you look at the scoring setups, one is just better. Now the question of deck fixing, Zaino might just opt to skip the idol hit since it's only a 2x and instead go for the flush 5 here. We have a lot of jack of hearts here. Yeah, I'm slow on phone. That's completely fine. I would just really appreciate it if you did it. Yeah, good night. Sleep well, sleep well. Now, my question is, if you're Zaino, do you ever consider selling the Oops All Sixes? Oh, wait, never mind. Wait, Zaino got a hands on their own 8-ball. Hold on. Wait, they sold the hallucination for 8-ball. Wait, how did it get switched? Wait, pause. I swear to God, I looked a second ago and Roffle had 8-ball and Zaino had hallucination. What happened? Why did they switch? Why did they just make a little trade deal? What happened, bro? I want to be very clear. I do like the 8-ball better. Specifically just because we have Oops All Sixes. It's really, really good. It's a little bit awkward maybe with the DNA. Oh wait, Zaino got rid of the DNA. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? DNA is like, okay, think about what DNA is for Zaino. DNA is very, very conditional death, right? The only thing you really want to copy is the glass jack, but since we have Oops All Sixes, it's only about half a death every single time you duplicate. So, like, literally, we're getting like one death up line from this, one death and anti from this DNA. So the thought process is this 8-ball is just going to generate more than that. That's antimatter for both players, guys. You cannot skip blank voucher in PvP. I've said this so many times. It's going to be so hard for you to justify skipping blank, okay? Also, Zaino losing a life there is a really big deal, okay? It looks like we have a red seal 8 in the deck. Oh my god, no wonder we took this 8-ball. We might lovers that up, go for 8s as our idol card. Wait, this is spicy. Hold on, this is hella spicy. Did Zaino lose another one? He lost 1 to blinds, and then he lost in the PvP. Yeah, selling strength, that's a pretty big no-no here. Roffle here, I bet they're considering, should I DNA this red seal? And you know what? I think the answer is yes. You really want more triggers of this bloodstone here. It's not a face card yet, but I don't think that matters. Your opponent's on 1 life. You want to go for as much scoring as possible, as quick as possible. A sneaky flush house in the pocket could absolutely do the trick for the PvP. Yeah, there it is. There's the DNA coming out. And Zaino doesn't have the ability to do that anymore. Even though it would be super useful with the red seal. The DNA getting sold is a problem. This is vanilla? Yes, this is vanilla. Sun card looking amazing for Zaino right now. Hermit, unfortunately, we only have $4, but it does look like we are going to rip this Sun card. I must say, I don't think Zaino has been able to really use this 8-ball too effectively. But we'll see. We'll see. The one thing we really want to see for Zaino here is that idol hit that 8 of hearts. That would be absolutely perfect. Just anything that Zaino can use. We're really on our last legs here. We need to get any scoring we possibly can. We need this idol to hit something that's usable. Literally any heart, which is why we see Zaino actually preemptively using the Sun card instead of holding it for PvP, which might be better in some scenarios. We just really, really need it to hit hearts. It's super important. Also, in this PvP, we need to see as many 8s as possible. Again, it is a 1 in 2 chance that any given 8 generates a consumable. Any of those consumables can help our idol hit what it needs to hit. And unfortunately, just not drawing any 8s for Zaino here. That sucks. That just sucks. 17 cards in the deck, not drawing a single one of them. Super unfortunate. I cannot stress enough, Roffle is in a leading position here just because we have 2 of these red seals while Zaino only has 1. If this idol misses, it should be lights out for Zaino unless maybe someone can pull some glass out. Not 100% sure. Okay, guys, we're about to head into the PvP. I have a question. Oh my god, Sock and Buskin for Roffle. Might just be GG immediately. But, okay, what is it? Jack of Hearts! Wait, it's Jack of Hearts for Zaino! It's Jack of Hearts for Zaino! Hold on. Okay. Okay. What does this mean? What does this mean? Jack of Hearts is the best hit for Zaino, right? It is literally the best hit. However, Roffle just got a Sock and Buskin. Roffle just got a Sock and Buskin, and like the problem here is we have literally no money. We're not gonna find this guy. Chad as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's GG. It's GG. See, the problem is a singular glass card is how much X-Molt. Oh my god, Ancient. What's the Ancient on? What's the Ancient on? Oh, it's on Hearts. Oh. Oh, oh, that's tragic. Oh, yeah, no, Zaino's getting sent to the Shadow Realm, and you might be like, oh, but his idol hit. Yes, that idol is 32x Molt. But this Sock and Buskin is literally like, it's so much score, because it's reaching the idol, not the idol, so the Ancient, the Bloodstone, and every single glass face card that Roffle has, bro. The Chad as well. Oh my god, bro. The shop just really wanted Zaino to lose there. Well, now we gotta listen to Caramel dancing while Zaino loses. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. La la la. Wow. Fitting, yeah, yeah, pretty much. Caramel dancing, ooh, 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 CJ never gets invited to cast, so CJ cries in his sleep. CJ, you wanna hop in here? Also, for the record, I didn't get invited. I asked. I was like, yo, Zaino, you good if I cast your next Major League Balatro game? That was like 2 days ago. And he said one word. He said, sure. I was like, I bet. Yeah, you can hop in the commentary booth. CJ eating food right now. Bro, why are you speaking in third person, bro? Alright. Here's Roffle's hand. He's really contemplating if this is gonna win or not. I don't know if this is gonna win, guys. Just put the cards in the bag, little bro. Just put him out of his misery, bro. Times 1.5 times 2. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Obliterated E11. Well, that's game 1. Also put a score on the screen, Lobo. Oh, you're so right. All right, we're loading up the game. Checkered. Yo. Okay. Dude, I'm a big Checkered fan. Okay, I'll tell you the number one reason why I love Checkered is because not of how easy it is to make a flush house. It's not only easy to make a flush house, it's easy to consistently play them during the blinds, and you get 1 blue seal and like so fucking quickly. Oh, wait. Oh, 4 fingers. Wait, 4 fingers from Roffle. You don't even need a suit changer. You can get flush house with almost any full house. Well, not almost any full house. Like, flush house is doable with any full house that has only one of the other suit. I love this Four Fingers take. Also, the reason why you take it is because it has the highest sell value, but let's pretend it's like Giga Brain high IQ level shit from Roffle here. Because it is. Respectfully, it is. We're going to see this Cloud9 purchase probably, or the Mega Buffoon pack. Oh! Negative Gross Michael. That shit's going to expire. Okay, Card Sharp for easy flushes, but we have... Okay, hot take. I am just selling negative Cavendish there for a Cloud9. Straight up. Because, like, it's gonna expire anyway. And when it does, I don't have the temperance value anymore, which is kind of the only reason I care about it. I guess Cavendish could be relevant, but on White Stake, I'm sorry, I don't believe you. I'm not a believer. I sell Four Fingers? Yeah, you could totally do that too. With the Card Sharp, it's unlikely that you're gonna go Flush House multiple times. But yeah. But yeah, I do... Four Fingers on Checkered is useless. Did you not hear the whole rant I had about how Flush House is like easy with is doable with not a single suit changer? Like, were you just were you plugging your ears going la 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 la? I can't hear you when I was having that whole rant about Four Fingers. Like, come on. Okay, looks like we're both taking the entire same line here. Literally the same line from both players. Oh, Xander's opening this. Zaino opening the standard pack and rewarded with a purple seal. Okay. Yeah, but Turwaz, you used the term useless. And that is a heavy exaggeration. Okay. Hook here for Zaino. Okay, for some reason I thought we were in PvP. Yeah, I mean, literally both these players taking the exact same line, except Zaino opening more standard packs. Looks like we just took a Naked King? Is that like, if you had to predict MLB finals today, who would it be? Shit. Okay, I predict, shit, I don't know who's in what division. Okay, I predict Bean versus Roffle. That's my prediction. A Naked King for the rebate is crazy. That's such a crazy take. I don't know. Bean versus Roffle is what we want to see. Bean versus Doctor, is that possible? I thought they were in the same division, so they can't. That's not how it works. But I could be wrong. I just don't know. I don't know how it works 100%. Bean Dog can't happen? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we're thinking about making a glass 5 for Roffle here. I mean, there's not much to do in this pack here. The deaths feel really useless. Yeah, they already played Bean 130. Yeah. Like, I mean, wait. Okay, we rerolled and there was a holographic throwback. I was like, that looked like it came from like a holographic skip, but ain't no way Roffle holographic skipped. Yeah, it really just depends on the... I really don't know how it works. Also, we're seeing the Flush House tech used from Zaino there to get out of the blind in 1. That's that technology. Look, whoever it is, it'll be cinema. That's for sure. All right, Judgment here. What are we getting? Mystic Summit, not what you want. Whenever we see these Judgment, these are high impact Judgment. These are very high impact Judgments. Just because they don't grab from the shop queue Flush House level from the Empress, we'll see if that matters. Death, Justice, we're faced with the exact same pack as Roffle, but the difference is we have better targets. We have our face cards. Looks like the Zaino hovering over that 10, very good awareness. If I had to... Oh, we're deathing the Jack? Okay, I guess Zaino just doesn't care about glass cards on cards that aren't red seals. But I do approve of, if you're going to death something, it might as well be the Jack. We have the red seal 10. It's going to get strength up to a Jack. That's what we're going to go for. Looks like we find a smiley face before this PvP. We'll see what it matters. And also note, Zaino rolling down to $3. They recognize interest just does not matter here. I cannot. I can get behind it pushing the flush house. It's checkered deck. If you're gonna do it somewhere, might as well do it here. We already have 3 of our 3s here, but the problem with doing multiple flush houses, just kidding. Zaino's the GOAT. There's flush house number 1. Zaino always goes jacks. Interesting. I wouldn't say it's always the play, but I definitely like it here. It's definitely, this is where you see jacks being strong. Okay, here's 2 10s. All we need is 2 jacks. If we draw 1 more jack of hearts, we're good. We're good. 1 more jack of hearts. That's not the jack of hearts. We need to just play this other steel jack or normal jack. It doesn't matter, but we can't end this with a full house. It has to be a flush house. Ooh, and it looks like we're not gonna find what we need here. 20,000, that's just not gonna do it. Looks like Zaino is going to lose this first PvP. Chad, is that enough? I will say that Chad came from a judgment. That's a big deal. That's a that is something that Roffle will not get their hands on. That's just a Chad that Roffle won't get their hands on. Judgment is ante based. So every single time you go into a new ante, a completely new set of jokers will come from the judgment. Chad is common though, not super big divergence. Well, it's not as simple as, oh, Roffle will find it eventually. Think about the value that Zaino can generate. Just now we picked up a gold seal and we have a Chad, so we can take advantage of that. It's about the opportunities that are open to. It's not that Roffle may never get it. It's that we will have more opportunities to use this Chad than Roffle will. And I mean, we just added a gold seal to our deck. If we draw it, that's $9 because of this Chad. So, Vaga, can you pose for a picture real quick? I got you. I'm locked in. Here's my picture. All right, back to commentating. Yeah, I mean, Zaino playing a straight flush here with the 4 fingers. I mean, that's just flexing for content, surely. Gold seal, and here's a situation. If Roffle had this Chad, I mean, that gold seal would just be so much nicer, right? I mean, that's the situation I'm gonna keep bringing up and over and over and over again. I mean, Zaino just like we're saying, oh, it's not that much divergence. It's about what you can do with it while you have it and your opponent doesn't. But yeah, also I do like Bean for Roffle here. While we have nothing better for it, I think it should get replaced by an Econ Joker. I'm not sure if we have a blue seal in the deck for Roffle or not. If we have blue seal, gold cards maybe. Okay, Bean here for Zaino, but we already have an incredible lineup of jokers here, so I don't think we're going to care that much. We're going to pass up on the red seal stone card because we already have the red seal 10. Who cares? And yeah, I mean, we're just trying to find anything possible. I will say the Bean is quite solid for finding flush houses in PvP, but like, what are you gonna get rid of for Zaino here? Certainly not Smiley Face or Chaos or Chad or Rebate. If you're gonna get rid of anything, it's gonna be that card sharp. And if you're getting rid of the card sharp, what's the point of trying to get multiple flush houses in the PvP anyway? If I ate something small, like just 1 chip, that I had to not eat, did I fuck up? Dog, like what are you talking about? According to Turtle Bean, Zaino has already lost. Because they didn't take the Bean. I mean, see, the thing is, there most of the time Bean is really good, but for Roffle here, it's not really doing very much. I guess it is really helping us find this rebate money, but we would get like maybe $5 extra around on rebate from this Bean. Right, because we look 5 cards deeper. There's a soul card. What do you get rid of for Zaino? My personal vote is the card sharp. Everything else is too important, and card sharp's 3x is too conditional. What's in the box? If this is a Tribulate, this is going to be a massive advantage for Zaino. We have the Chad. Again, yeah, maybe Roffle will find the Chad at some point in the future, but it's not right now, and there's a Yorick. Okay, glass card for Zaino. That's very, very relevant. If we can play maybe a 5 of a kind of jacks with glass at the front, that will be a pseudo photograph. You, not Yorick. Hey, I mean, Rick is probably not great late game, but it is what it is. You take what you can get. Super unfortunate for Zaino here that the rebate is on Jax, considering I'm assuming the game plan here for Zaino will be to locate this 5 of a kind of Jax. Hold on. Hold on, what are we thinking about playing flushes here? Okay, never mind. I guess we're playing flushes, but my question is, if you're gonna play flushes, then why'd we get rid of card sharp? I guess everything else is still really good. But and also if we're gonna play flushes, then why are we playing the jacks then? Why are we playing the jacks then? I don't really get it. Yorick is better than Kano? I disagree with you. Not always, not always. Okay. 18,000 put up by Roffle. We got one more hand left. It might be a flush or a straight flush. I'm not quite sure what we've been playing. Yeah, I guess flushes. I think Zaino will have this one just because of the Chad with the smiley face. We have the glass cards as well. Yeah, I mean, we're probably just going to rip this flush here, and it really makes me feel like Zaino misplayed this PvP blind quite a bit. We don't even win after playing the glass card. Man, I can't help but feel like if we played 5 of a kind, we would have been completely fine here. Okay, interesting decision for Zaino here. Do you take the oops all sixes? It doesn't really seem to do much for us in this exact situation, but with lucky cards and Chad, it could absolutely send our scoring to the stratosphere. Did the glass crunch? No, it did not. It did not break. Interesting decision for Zaino here, and also Roffle seems to have taken the oops all sixes as well. I'm not gonna lie, in this scenario, I don't think I'm taking the oops all sixes. It might be a little bit controversial, but in vanilla, you really, really don't want your glass to break. Um, you definitely want to have it in case of the bloodstone, but the reality is we have a good econ situation going with this rebate. Maybe we don't really need that oops all sixes, but of course the dream is to get red seal luckies, and just make $1 billion, right? Hold on, let me change this music. Hell yeah. And Zaino just having so many interesting tarot pack decisions here. Deciding to go for the glass jack. We're gonna buy the tarot merchant as well. Dude, I love tarot merchant in vanilla. I love it in just the in standard as well. But vanilla especially, any access to glass is going to be phenomenal. You're going to get further in that tarot queue as quick as possible. So you're just going to see more tarot cards than your opponent. It's incredibly relevant. Also, another reason we use the Justice there instead of the Death in that pack, even though it could give us more jacks, was because we really want a Fool right now. If we get Fool Justice, we can get Red Seal 10s, Red Seal Glass 10s. Ideally, we strength that up, make it Red Seal Glass Jacks, but the second we can get that glass enhancement on the red seal, it's a major turning point in the scoring potential of Zaino's build. But yeah, certificate. Okay, okay, I'm taking the certificate. Oh, okay, we passed up on the certificate. You know, that was a ballsy certificate to take. I'll say it. I'll say it. That certificate is kind of a hot take since you already have the red seal you want and you already have a purple seal in the deck. But let me tell you, I want more purples, bro. I want more purples so bad. I will preach it for eternity. Golden ticket for Zaino. Are we taking it? We have Chad. This makes a lot of sense. Suddenly, the more optimal money making method is no longer with lucky cards. It's going to be gold cards here. Now our glass is going to break less often. Huge ticket for Zaino here. 8 ball, also considerable. Makes you still wish you had that oops, though. Selling Justice to onboard the 8 ball is a ballsy play. I cannot lie. Okay, certificate for Roffle. Are we going to take it? You know, it's just really conflicted here. Decides against it. But yeah, we sold the Justice for 8 ball. I mean, we have the Chad, right? We have the Chad. You could argue, oh, we're just gonna get a Justice from the 8 ball. I mean, that's goated content line. I cannot lie, and there's the 8 right there. Unfortunately, no flush. And if we want to get max value on this Yorick, you're gonna have to discard a heart. Does feel a little bit bad. 2 8s in the hand. Play a pair of them. Okay, Moon and Star card for Zaino. Definitely not what we want, especially since it's checkered. Even a Sun card or a World card would have been better there. Okay, here's 8 ball again. Emperor, okay. Okay. Magician, Hangman. Honestly, that's a lot of value. That's a lot of value there. Okay, looks like we're going for that 5 of a kind of jacks in this PvP line. We're not going to make the same mistake as last time. Honestly, this 8 ball has been phenomenal. Would you trade a Justice card for a Hangman and a Magician? Low key, I kind of would. Like, that's pretty respectable. I would honestly trade a Justice for a Devil. But I mean, that's of course because we have ticket. But if you think about the amount of tarot cards we want for Zaino here, I respect the getting rid of Justice play more and more, and I will see if we get punished here. 111,000, is that enough to beat Roffle out here? There's no Chad. There's only the Card Sharp and the Yorick at 3x molt. Is it gonna be enough? We have the flush leveled up to level 2. We have good base molt from the if we drew the other flush, it might have worked. Not using the Magician as a choice. Well, what are you gonna use it on? I mean, I don't really know what the hand was, but you don't want to use it on glass. You don't want to use it on gold. I think there was like other enhancements. Maybe you don't want to overwrite other enhancements. Vaga, can you not be loud for a moment? I'm going to read One Piece. Thanks. Bro, get the fuck out of my chat then, bro. Like, like, what do you mean? Please stop being so loud. Like, get out of here, bro. Bro thinks this is a library fucking... Yeah, you could have done it on the steal and the track. I think Zaino's just making sure that they're able to re-trigger the lucky card on multiple occasions. They're a big fan of playing high card luckies. Foil Jack, do you take it? I don't think so. It's not a red seal. Not interested. Glow up redeemed. Of course, the dream is to get red seal polychrome. And there's the strength. That's the big guy. I think that's the real reason Zaino took this 8 ball is a long-term play. They really wanted to get their hands on strength. That's the quickest and most efficient way to do what he needs to do to get this red seal 10 up to a jack. And yeah, we're going to see the rewards pay off there. It's going to be lucky red seal jack for Zaino. That's massive. Roffle does not have a red seal face card. If Zaino can get multiple copies of it with deaths from like 8 ball Chad, this could be big. And yeah, Roffle just continuing to keep discarding, getting that Yorick up to 4x mult. But I can't help but feel like Zaino's economy is quite a bit better with this golden ticket, or at least it will be. Give me a devil. Ah, no devil, but Hermit, I will take it. This 8-ball just printing dividends here. You would hope that the Oops All Sixes would be like better, but like, bro, whoever said, oh, it's just a chat, it's common. Please look at the value generation here on both sides. This Chad, even though it's only been in Zaino's pocket for an ante more than Roffle, and it could show up at any point in time for Roffle, is just generating so much value for Zaino. Holy shit, look at that scoring. We almost lost. That was 11,000, bro. Baron, Pog, Baron. Yeah, we're taking the Baron! We're taking the Baron! Oh no! I can't believe it. Baron picked up by Roffle here. This can't have been the play. Zaino is gonna 100% just skip right past this guy. I mean, at least Zaino has the Red Seal Jack, which is very strengthable, but we're just completely ignoring it here, as we should. Here's a Devil card for Zaino. We can get maybe that gold card on the photograph. Okay, what do you get rid of for Zaino? I know what my vote is. Yorick. Get Yorick out of here. Get Yorick out of here. Yorick sucks. Okay, we're getting rid of ticket. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna go Luckies. We're gonna go Luckies. That's chill. That's chill. That's chill. And we want our shit to be glass anyway, right? You know, and I mean, Zaino's at 2 lives. It's a very, very scary position. For sure. But we have Photo Chad, and the question is, will Roffle be able to see that? We have so much more money on Zaino's side from this Chad, from the Luckies, from the rebate, from the golden ticket. I don't know if Roffle's going to be able to roll into the photo. And even if they do, Zaino's going to get more value out of it. In stream before, Roffle promised he'll force Baron no matter what. Oh shit. Wait, that's hilarious. Wait, Roffle's base as fuck? Wait, Roffle's based as fuck? Bro, it's so funny. People in Roffle's chat saying the green goblin mask has arrived. Guys, it's just the flowchart. The chart never lies. True. Dude, I don't even know. Bro, has anyone actually made a flowchart, or we just talk about the flowchart? Like, is it actually real? Because I've never actually seen the flowchart. I've straight up never actually seen the flowchart. I hope nobody's ever made it and we'd all just refer to the flowchart like it exists. That would be really awesome. Because that's like pretty accurate. It's real in our hearts. Owen has a flowchart emote, but my sub ran out. What the fuck? Darn. Okay, strength pickup from Zaino here. 5 of a kind. Hey, I mean, we don't have the flush 5 yet, I don't think, unless we pop the sun card and I didn't see. You know, I probably just didn't see the sun card get popped. I am not omnipotent. Could have happened at any point in time with the 8-ball Chad. By the way, 8-ball single-handedly winning Zaino this game, by the way. 8-ball single-handed, like, selling justice for this 8-ball was the greatest decision Zaino's ever made, bro. Straight up, this 8-ball has put in a ludicrous amount of value. A ludicrous amount of value. We have so many jacks. And it looks like we're going to strengthen to more 8s. Okay. What I like this. 1 more 8, 1 more jack. All right, that's a compromise. Shake hands. Do a little bit of some deal making there. I appreciate that. There's some diplomacy out here by Zaino, calming the voices. And 8-ball rewards Zaino very poorly. Should have strengthened both of those 7s, dumbass. But yeah, you look at the scoring setup, Roffle didn't even find the photo. This is looking incredibly polarizing. Zaino completely in the lead here. It's not even close. So we got the Red Seal face card on our side. Looks like we enhanced the Red Seal on Roffle's side. It was a stone card. It is now a 6. Not what you want your Red Seal to be. If it was a king, his chat would have gone crazy. and they still would have lost the game is really funny. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't even think that Mime Baron with Red Seal Steel wins in this position if Zaino gets a single retrigger Joker, a single Seltzer, a single Dusk. Glass is just so insane. Also, we don't really have any high card levels on Roffle's side yet. We need more blue seals. We need a whole lot more. And yeah, Roffle getting out of here with 55,000. That's significantly less than their last score. Zaino hoping that this is enough with the photo chat. It absolutely should be. That's going to be 668,000. And that's going to be a very significant... I mean, look, Zaino was on the back foot for quite a while. We were at 2 lives to 4, and we got I don't know, we got the photo, we got the Chad. Things started looking up. 8Ball has been favorably smiling down upon us. Like, what more can you ask for? That's a Polychrome Jack. Do you take it? See, the problem is it's not Red Seal. It's not Red Seal. Now, the dream is, of course, you hit it with that Deja Vu in the Spectral pack at some point. Could be pretty significant. I'll tell you who it most definitely is significant for. That's going to be very significant for Roffle, as we do not have a good source of retriggerable X-Molt up top. The stream is so low resolution. Yeah, it's because otherwise it'll lag. I do apologize. My PC is not very good. Are you guys able to see? Are you guys able to understand what is happening? If that is the case, then I'm sorry, but you'll have to like deal with it, because I can't really... I don't know. If I put it any higher res, it's gonna lag like crazy. Deep fry the streams. Deep fry the streams is a crazy call out. Focus shock. Hell yeah. Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Dude, all my favorite people in here today. Alright. But yeah, I mean, the rest of this game, it's going to be a question of see, Roffle, oh, looks like they both picked up the Polychrome. Okay. Now, Zaino needs to decide, what am I using the death on? I'll tell you what I'm using the death on. I'm using it on the Red Seal. I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm using it on the Red Seal, and you can't stop me, because the Red Seal glass is just going to be so much more significant in the future. And deathing the Red Seal is going to make it easier for me to create that Red Seal glass. If there's a Justice in a pack, I want to draw the Red Seal, so I want to make another copy of it so I can draw it in the pack. It's that simple. Not discarding the Purple Seal. What are we doing, Zaino? Come on, bro. Zaino's talking about copying the last Red 9 to play a Flush House. I see, but that's so like short term. I don't know. I don't fuck with it. But that's all. That's whatever. I guess 2 lives to 2. Maybe we're thinking short term. Who needs to think long term? Guys, can we all vote for... Did you guys know that if you vote for somebody to win, even if they lost... Oh, it's Red Seal! I didn't realize it was Red Seal. My bad. I apologize, Zaino. I talked hella shit. And I was completely wrong, bro. You should absolutely death that Red Seal 9. Like, my bad, bro. You're gonna watch this post and be like, this Vagabond guy's a fucking dumbass. Until I see what you were talking about, and like, my bad, dog. My bad. Big exclamation mark. You even said glass Red 9, and when you said red, I thought you said like heart. I thought that's what you meant. I didn't realize you said Red Seal. That's what you meant, Red Seal. That's pretty funny. And is he wrong? Like yeah, I didn't recognize Zaino's game. True. Roffle has abandoned the Baron? No! No! See, here's the problem, is that Roffle is, like, kind of reliant on Baron working here, right? I mean, obviously Roffle can't see Zaino's screen, but at this point, we've already like cooked ourselves so hard for the Baron. We kind of just it has to pay off, right? It kind of just has to pay off, and if it doesn't, we lose. But I guess Roffle's new plan here is gonna be the polychrome jacks. If we can get those polychrome jacks glass and duplicate them, maybe there will still be room in the conversation for him winning this game, because it's multiple, like it or not, it is multiple effects on trigger, right? The 1.5x can be more relevant than a red seal, specifically if we get dusk and like blueprint or something like that. Then every single trigger is going to be 2.5x 2x and then a 1.5x on top of that, so like 3x or something. Which again is just is very relevant. It might be better than a red seal. Oh, there's the mime. Oh, punished. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Holy punished. It's, again, I'm gonna reiterate this just so you guys know. I don't even think Mime with the Baron is good enough to beat Zaino here. Genuinely, I don't think it's good enough. The glass is just too powerful. I think you need a little bit more. You need the Red Seal Kings, which we don't have yet. We need more high card levels. We need them to be steel. We need more hand size. Like, there's so many requirements. We haven't seen the blueprint that's coming out yet, though. True. So the interesting thing about Baron Mime is that it's honestly just worse than Retrigger until you get you can only have two things. It's the Baron and the Mime, right? Only those two things exist, right? So the more copied effects of that you have, the better it is. Because, like, it is the most molt per Joker you can have, right? It's the most X molt per Joker you can have. But when you only have two of them, it doesn't really matter, right? Because I have 5 Jokers, the Sock, the Seltzer, the Dusk, and the Idol, that are all giving me a bunch of molt. Your Baron single-handedly might be better than, like, one of those, but it's not better than 2 of those. Okay? It's not better than 2 of those Jokers. It's better than 1, sure, but it's not better than 2 of those combined. So if I have 5 useful Jokers and you only have Baron and Mime, like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna cook you. So that means that if Blueprint or Brainstorm shows up, it immediately makes Baron and Mime a much more viable build. Or Invis Joker. Just anything that can give me more copies of Baron and Mime, it makes it way better. But the chance of that happening is just not the most likely. Does that make sense? Roffle is gooning Zaino by saying that he's going well after seeing a Mai. Why did, you know, well said. Well said. Oh god. Vaga is not up on the latest MLB slang. We are not making this a thing. We're not calling it gooning our opponent when we lie to them. That's just not what lying or gooning is. Come on now. I meant that to the Baron Mime part, not whatever happened before my chat appeared. No, it's just like, I'm just gonna pretend you meant well said to the gooning part. I'm just gonna choose to... Guys, if you've ever read Life of Pi, the moral of the story is just believe the best story, because it's life is better that way, low-key. Just believe the funnier thing. You know what I mean? Just believe the funnier thing. I choose to believe that Sizak said well said to some motherfucker writing a paragraph about how Roffle is gooning Zaino right now. All right. Polychrome Showman. I mean, talk about a Joker exuding exactly what it's all about. All show, no muscle, bro. Like, this Showman does jack shit here. I guess we do have. Wait. Pause. Actually, I take everything back. This Showman goes hard when we have Photo and Chad. We might be looking at an 8-ball cell here. This Showman might actually be good in Zaino's position. I've talked about this several times before. One of the very few times where Showman is actually very relevant in multiplayer is when you have a photo Chad setup. Just because you can get multiple copies of this photo and this Chad quite easily. They're both commons. You can roll in the shop and you're very likely to find another one. So yeah, I mean, this Showman absolutely considerable for Roffle here. Also, the other time you want to buy Showman is probably when you're running Baron Mime. Like, you just need more copies of the given Baron Mime. Imagine we had Baron Mime Showman here for Roffle. That's all I'm saying. Imagine. You should let this CJ guy host commentate with you. Yeah, I completely agree. I told him he could, but like, I don't know, bro hasn't showed up yet. Like, I literally told him that he should totally hop in here with me, but like, he hasn't showed up. So like, I don't know. I was eating. Well, what are you doing right now? I'll come in game 3. All right, bet. Bro, CJ took one look at this game and said this game is beneath me. He was like, this game fucking sucks, bro. It's just photo Chad. CJ was like, Major League Balatro. I don't have time for that shit, bro. Respectfully, I'll come in for the last game because, like, out of respect, because I said I would, but like, low-key, it's kind of beneath me though. That's what CJ said. Honestly, mad aura. I would also be down, by the way, but 3 is probably too much, so maybe another time. Yeah, okay, so guys. A lot of times I have the opportunity to commentate, but I choose not to, and that is when there is more than 2 people in the booth. I'm sorry, I can't do it. And there's a very good reason why. You hear how much I'm yapping right now? I do nothing but yap. I be yapping literally 24/7. Vaga, can you try to raid yourself and shut the fuck up? No. I'm in the middle of something right now, Yotam. You know it's rude to interrupt people, right? It's like, it feels really rude. It's like I was in the middle of this whole conversation. You're like, this is more important. Vagabond. I have some pressing matters. That's a sock and buskin for Roffle. That means Zaino's gonna see it. It's just gonna be even more cooked for Zaino. But anyway, but like, I be yapping so much, right? I be yapping like so much, and then I'm like, hold on, there's 2 other people in here and they haven't been able to say shit for like the last 10 minutes because I'm yapping so much. And then I feel bad because it's like there's 2 other people that I need to share this time with and I'm not giving them any time. Basically what I'm saying is I'm a selfish motherfucker, you know what I mean? I take up all the air, bro. All the airtime goes to me, and like I can't really control that, bro. I said it before you started yapping. Oh, so I interrupted you. Okay, well, that's kind of my bad. Spotify pauses when I'm in a Discord call and have not stopped talking for 30 seconds. It happened like 5 times when I was commentating with another commentator on Saturday. Like, exactly. Like, you literally, like, if I'm in the commentary booth, I'm sorry, bro. Like I just be yapping so much, and like, it's manageable with one other person, right? Because inevitably, I'm gonna pause. Inevitably, like, it's inevitable. I can't keep yapping literally 24/7, and then when I pause, they can quickly slide in there, and I'm not gonna interrupt you, right? Right? So you got your spiel off. You get your spiel off, but the second that motherfucker's done, you know I'm jumping on that shit. I'm yapping again, right? Okay, so like, I'll start yapping again, and then it's like, if there's a third person in there, they're just like, bro, this vagabond guy just started yapping, and then the other guy started yapping, and then Vaga started yapping again. How am I supposed to talk? And I'm like, you know what? You're so right. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave the commentary booth because I just, my bad, bro. Buddy stream goes crazy. I agree. It does. Double talisman from the showman for Zaino. We all know you're jumping on that shit, don't worry. I just had to make sure it was known. Respectfully, I just had to make sure it was known. Okay, here's Ticket again with a sock and bustin'. And the Chad looks like we're settling for that. Because I'll tell you what, late game Zaino will not care about this photo chat. Chad, wait, Paradolia with the reserve parking, oops all sixes. Wait, that's actually crazy tech. No, I'll just yap more than you, and it will not be on the game even. Okay, so, like, this is why you're not in the commentary booth, Yotam. Alright. Because, like, the commentary booth only has enough room for one of a vagabond type. You know what I mean? You get two of us, this shit mixes up kind of poorly. You know what I mean? I'm quiet. Can I be a commentator? Mine would go crazy here. We did have the opportunity to go mime, but I don't necessarily agree. What are you getting rid of for the mime? The problem is we have a bit of a conflicting build here. The Paradolia for extra money, like if you're gonna get rid of something, maybe you have to get rid of the Paradolia, but I don't know. One color, one play-by-play. Can't have two of one. Exactly. See, the problem is I be yapping so much. I be doing the color and the play-by-play. Like, I be talking about why people be doing shit, and then I talk about how people are doing the shit. True, it will be two people yapping. That's what a commentary booth is. So true. Anyway, Roffle's on their last life and they're about to die, and we haven't said a single thing. Probably because it's like Zaino's about to death the red seal glass and socket and bust all over Roffle's screen. So yeah. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. God, they're gonna fucking ban me, bro. They're gonna ban me from covering this shit if I keep talking like that, bro. They're gonna ban me, bro. They're gonna ban me. Oh, okay. But here's the hand. Here's the hand from Zaino. Predictions, like this is probably like E11, E12. That's certainly one of the ways to put it. True. Yeah, absolutely disgusting hand from Zaino. I mean, this is... Bro, who said that this Chad wasn't that relevant? I am dragging you front and center. This judgment that gave Zaino Chad completely just won them the game, bro. Like, actually. I'm gonna guess low E12. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking. Like, E12, probably. But front and center, explain how Zaino's in this position and Roffle isn't right now. I'm gonna guess at least 1,000 points. See, CJ, this is how you underachieve in life. We're not even trying right now, CJ. We're scared of losing and guessing something that maybe is like that you're scared of being wrong. So you're gonna input an answer that is always right. Okay, I don't like that. See, I got my E10. Fine. Okay, at least fine. Okay, you think it's E10? Okay, that's right, CJ. You gotta put some balls on the line, bro. See, high stakes, bro. High stakes. Also, this is actually a half decent hand from Roffle. I must say, it's not too shabby. Unfortunately, it's not gonna cook like Zaino's will. We have that photo. We have a whole bunch of extra glass. We have the Chad. It's E12. It's E12. I'm telling you, E12. E12. We were all wrong. And CJ is actually the closest. See, this is why. See, now I gotta call you a good boy, CJ. Good boy.
One factor of E.
Okay, that's the prediction. 1 life to 1 life. Zaino wins by 1 factor of E. All right. Roffle should throw.
What are you thinking? How are you feeling in here?
I'm feeling like this is Zaino favored. You know, I think last game they got a little bit punished by making the correct plays, as it happens sometimes. Like in the very first game, that's why they lost. I mean, like that's just my opinion. I mean, Zaino obviously much more multiplayer pilled than your average Balatro streamer. They've gotten number 2 on the multiplayer leaderboards quite a few times. I don't think they ever hit number 1. Eternal Baron showing up, by the way. I wonder if Roffle's gonna
Yeah.
force Baron on this one.
I mean, he said he would. He said he would, and I think that means he has to.
I see. But oh, did you refresh the sub, Greninja? I'm sorry, I can't see it. I can't see it. Like I will thank all the subs after we stop watching these games, but yeah, true.
Roffle takes it and Zaino doesn't. We have a game on our hands.
Okay, I mean, Roffle, you know, I hate to say it, this is looking like a Zaino dub already.
Selling both fools so that they could afford that Baron.
Oh man, I mean, I pray for many mimes in Roffle's future. I'm not gonna lie. I think a part of Roffle wants to lose right now. Look, I'm gonna hot take. I think a part of Roffle wishes that he loses this game, so chat will stop bothering him about every single Baron, and they'll think about the time when it betrayed him because he took it twice in PvP.
You're not wrong here, and I think Roffle's going to be satisfied with he before the game started. He said, "Hey, I just need to win one game so that I overtake Robert on the standings." So he got his one game.
True,
and so now he's playing a little freer, a little looser. You know, letting the cards fall where they will.
Absolutely. Now. Eternal Baron, yeah, it is just Roffle got punished last game because they sold the Baron. Cannot happen this time. Cannot happen. We cannot back out of this decision at any point.
No, we cannot.
I don't think his chat will ever learn.
Who would want to back out of this decision here? I mean, they're your chips. You got your chips. You got your Baron. You're online.
I think we need a little bit more than some chips to get online with this Baron. See, like, that's the thing about Baron. When it's online, it's the most powerful Joker in the game. But think of all the resources you need to invest. You need a good deck. You need a great deck. You need a phenomenal deck. You need levels. You need a mime, which is, you might not even find a single mime in the entire course of the game. True, Eternal is better because you can onk. Wait, you can onk it. Wait, goated.
Now we're using our brain.
True.
Worth noting that Zaino did hold on to his fools, so he has the fool for whatever he wants to use here. I'm a big fan of the magician, fool magician. I won't lie.
See, I think I've heard Zaino say the exact same thing before as well. They're also a big fan, so that is what they're going for. They didn't even wait to get into the blind. They were so ready to grab that magician. They're immediately fooling for it. They're a big believer in the more times I play these lucky cards, the sooner I'm gonna get the 20. It's the payout's inevitable, surely, right?
Exactly.
Like, you can never lose if you just keep playing. So that's why we have the lucky cards here online. Now, of course, the counter argument is I'm just gonna get a hermit and there's my $20 proc. So how's that? How's that for a $20 proc? You know.
Yeah, but you know, the thing about the magicians is you get 2 cards that could give you $20. And then, I mean, maybe you get a $40 proc. So, you know,
true.
And then with the magician fool, you get 4 cards. So it just keeps going up. Do it again. Do it again.
It's all about the long term. And yeah, we're thinking about fool for the magician or the hangman. I'm not gonna lie, I like the hangman a lot more. We already have 4 copies of luckies. We can find them more often with the hangman, but Zaino's saying, why not make it 6 copies? If we get like a 4 of a kind of luckies, could be quite nice. Looks like we're gonna get more lucky 10s here. Going for full houses of luckies, no plus 20. We can see live reaction of Zaino crashing out about it right now.
Hey, he's just getting further into the lucky queue, you know?
True.
So, yeah. And is he going into the PvP here? I guess not. He is
Standard
not
pack.
pick up that wasteful.
Man, I can't help but feel like that Onyx Agate was just really powerful there. Just
Oh,
almost guarantees the first PvP win. I think you always take that, but the standard pack, who knows what could be in there? You could get your hands on a purple seal, red seal, even a blue seal. I'm a big fan of those. Early on, maybe they're not so great, but eventually they'll always pay out. I'll tell you who would definitely love a blue seal right now, and that's Roffle.
Roffle would certainly love a blue seal. Get those high card levels online. And here's the thing for Zaino. He already got all the bad lucky hits out of the way, so now he's gonna get only good lucky hits in this PvP.
That's how that works. That's how that works. Did you know that if you the more you use your gambling things and they don't hit, the more likely they are to hit? That's how that works.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly how that works.
If your lucky card didn't hit the first 5 times, it's now 5 times more likely to hit.
Yep. Something like that. Roffle would really love to win this PvP just to give him some more time to get that Baron set up online.
Yeah,
unlikely,
but it's just
but not
hard.
impossible.
We don't have any base molt. That's the problem. Yeah, we have 3x molt from these kings, but like we're playing pairs over here, man. And we have 8 base molt from Zaino. That's already just going to be better than anything Roffle can do. Hold on this 4 of a kind. Let the 4 of a kind cook. Maybe it can do something. I just really don't think it's going to happen.
I think that 4 of a kind scores about 1,000 points, maybe.
Yeah, just not going to be enough.
Nope.
High card, I don't really know. Yeah, it's not going to do it.
Hey, but we call that the what does Sizak refer to that as? The
Zaino saying hello. Zaino saying hello to us. Everybody say hi, Zaino.
Eternal Spaceman. Think about it, and we take it.
Oh my god! Eternal Spaceman from Roffle.
We have a game.
Bang! That's a terrible pick. Eternal Spaceman. It's goated. We're gonna get so many high card levels. Holy! Oh wow. Okay, look. I mean, this is another reason why they can't let me in the MLB casters booth too much. I do not hold back on my opinions. This Eternal Spaceman is terrible. Oh, it's so bad. However, it's so based. It's so based is what I meant to say. It's so based. Roffle's so based. We're forcing high card. We're forcing Baron here. Okay, that's the plan. Roffle has already come here and done what he wanted to do. All right, if there's anything that Roffle has done in this match, it has asserted dominance. He has asserted superiority over his chat and Zaino by taking the Eternal Spaceman.
Oh, we're going to the moon,
also,
boys.
Like, kind of, yeah, content creator moment. True. Looks like we've only got 1 level from it so far. Wanting to play more high cards, but unfortunately we can't because we win too fast. That must mean that must mean we're in a great spot, right? Because we win too fast?
I think that's exactly what that means.
That's what that
when
means.
You start winning fast, it means that you're online.
That means that you're going to win the PvP because you're winning the blinds too fast. Good thing there's a Pluto in the shop. True. You know, maybe 4 antis pass and Roffle tempo Zaino out before they can find a good setup. You know, that could always happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've seen crazier things happen.
All right, surely Zaino gets a lucky hit here, right? Splash. Splash made him get the lucky hit on the 10. That's funny. Hermit for -$1. We hold.
Hold. 1 in 4 chance for a +1. Are we serious? Bro, I watched Belenos Bear, like, copy wheel like 1 billion times with Perkeo and then just spin all of them. And I think it was like 1 in 6. 1 in 6 hit or something. It was crazy. All right, this PvP, I'm not going to lie, this PvP looks kind of Roffle favored. Okay, we have better base molt. We have some decent high card levels. This is going to be Roffle taking out life on Zaino, and it's going to be the tempo of the Spaceman, and also we have the Mystic Summit, of course. And I can't help but feel like this is because Zaino has been opening so many standard packs and not being punished. sorry, and not being rewarded. Like, how many standard packs has Zaino opened, and there hasn't been any seals in them at all? And keep in mind, this is with the order off. Roffle did not open those standard packs, and that would have been money they just wasted, because it's going to be a completely new queue of standard packs in this internal blueprint. Wait, the Baron! Wait, the blueprint with the Baron! Oh no! Wait,
and
Roffle!
with the Space Joker, it's actually so good.
Wait, it's so good! It's so good!
It's so good.
It's
and a
so
red seal with a
good!
king right here. Come on.
It's so good! Wait, this Eternal Baron might work! Wait, we'll see. Here's the thing. Zaino doesn't have a very good econ engine, okay? They're like, hold, okay? Because here's the thing. How is Zaino gonna find the glass re-trigger setup if we don't have any money to roll and force it? How are we gonna do it? Now keep in mind, any economy joker can show up and it's blueprintable. And then all the Jopium is completely gone. But for now, grab your copium, chat. Grab your fucking Pog Barons, because this blueprint is amazing news for Roffle.
And there's a hand-sized voucher.
Hand-sized voucher! Oh my god! Nothing good in these packs either. Fool for a Hermit, I guess, is going to be pretty solid, but we can't capitalize on it yet. We only have $5 in the bank, and it's not gonna change very quickly. Oh, bro, he's gonna get so many high card levels from the Spaceman blueprint. Oh my god.
What level is he at right now?
Level 6,
Seven.
level 5. Oh, level 7, bang! Yeah, I mean, we're getting the levels online. This Eternal Spaceman, I can't believe it. It's working. It's working for now. Okay.
There's a world where Zaino drops a life to this blind right here as well.
Okay, wait. I want to be so real. Be so real for just a second. Okay? Let me walk back all of my statements about this spaceman for 1 second, okay? Remember literally just a second ago when I said, quotes, I said blueprint Baron. Sorry, Baron Mime does a lot with a little. It does a lot of damage. Like, it's the highest scoring Joker, but the problem is you only have one copy of it, right? And that's why Blueprint is super good. Well, what do we need all these Joker slots for when we're gonna have Blueprint, Baron, Brainstorm, Mime? That's the build. We don't need the 5th Joker slot for space. Like, that Spaceman, we didn't need that slot anyway. All right?
Exactly.
We didn't need that slot anyway. Zaino lost a life to blinds.
He did.
Oh my god.
9,000 out of the necessary 12,000.
The good news is
that he did get $20.
Yeah. Okay. The good news for Roffle is that means we can potentially tempo Zaino out of the next few wins. So good tempo. However, the problem is that's a massive money injection into Zaino's economy. That's more likely that we'll find a retrigger setup.
I think Zaino is one roll away from a hanging Chad. I'm curious to see if he will do the extra roll. Oh, he picked up the hanging Chad already. I'm smoking crack. My bad.
Yeah, there's the Chad, but the problem is there's no photo. What is this Chad doing? There's no baseball on trigger. There's no baseball on trigger. I mean, yeah, we can trigger the luckies. I can't believe it. This Eternal Baron is looking more and more like it's gonna win Roffle the game.
And his chat's never gonna let him live it down.
And yeah, here we are in the PvP. This PvP is unquestionably Roffle favored here. It's not a discussion. Roffle just has the advantage. No Exmo on Zaino's side. We are literally blueprinting a misprint right now. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just so much, bro. Baron does so much by itself, man. Blueprinting a +0. That's what the Joker preview would have you believe. And yeah, here's the scoring from Zaino's side. We'll see how it compares. It's just not it, man. It's a lot of chips. It's a lot of chips, but Zaino's gonna go down to 1 life. We need to find an answer to Roffle's Baron blueprint in the next ante, or we're in trouble. Okay, another reason why this Baron might have been a take. It is black stake, okay? You kind of want scoring as quick as possible. Baron is a consistent way to get through these blinds.
Down to 1 life.
Yup.
Tempo, Baron, Eternal Bloodstone.
Okay, Eternal
That's
Bloodstone. That is something, but I don't think that's enough, man. 1 in 5? Like, come on. 1 in 5? Like, there's just not happening. It's just not happening. I don't believe it. I don't believe it's enough to beat this blueprint Baron. I don't believe it's enough. Roffle has so much distance to go with this build. We can get Steel. We can get a Red Seal, of course, would be great. We can get Mime. We can get more hand size. The main thing we really need is more Kings, right? Like, that's priority number 1, is we need more Kings in the deck. Each one of those Kings is the equivalent of a 2x Molt Joker. I don't really understand why we're playing a flush here. It looks like Roffle kind of just accidentally played a flush. That was pretty funny.
That's funny.
Bean is coming in shot for Roffle. Well, Greninja, it's not as insane as you think it is, because the reality is we only have like 5 Kings. Okay, whoa. I take that back. We have at least 6 Kings in the deck. We have at least 6 Kings. There. I'm pretty sure we won even without copying Baron, but like, it's chill. You know, the Spaceman just is not locked in for Roffle. You know what? It did what it needed to do earlier, and there's the Bean.
Who said that?
There's the Bean.
Who said that?
I'm not gonna lie, this Mystic Summit is looking pretty weak here.
Deja vu!
Oh! There's Deja vu! Oh my god! And the blue
Oh shit!
Oh my god, the Bean. Also, can we talk about how insane Bean was there? Yo, Bean putting in the work, because you can't guarantee that the Red Seal is going to show up on a King there, but the Bean allowing us to draw 5 more cards into that hand in the Spectral, allowing us to find the King, slap that Red Seal on the King. That's big. We have Mime without Mime.
Roffle's crashing out that this Space Joker has not been very kind to him,
you know,
with the blueprint capping it. But hey, I mean,
Spaceman's...
we got a Red Seal, we got a Blue Seal. Come on.
Spaceman's just along for the ride, man. I don't know what to tell you. He's a spectator. He's a spectator. Sometimes you ain't got to be involved in the winning. You just got to do the winning. All right? There we go. There's some Spaceman activations.
Scoring just enough so you can play 1 more. And he gets another level out of it. I mean, I gotta say, it's looking very heavily Roffle favored here. We're gonna find a Chariot in this shop.
Yep.
Oh, imagine.
There's a Sun card. Overstock, man. Like a Spectral. What's in the Spectral, bro? Bro, if there was an Ankh in this Spectral, I'm taking this Ankh immediately. Imagine there was an Ankh in this Spectral. Imagine it copied Spaceman too.
Spaceman.
You gotta, though. You gotta for content. Also, the Ectoplasm has been popped on Zaino's side for the Chad. Ectoplasm looking a little bit more juicy when we already have the hand size voucher and we already have an enhancement on our Scary Face. That's the one bad hit. Zaino might die to the blind. Maybe if this Bloodstone does not lock in, it could be over right here. It could be over right here. If we get the lucky, bang, plus 20. I think we'll be good. We did hit the plus 20. We're getting, yeah, we're good. Okay, Zaino's fine.
The dice!
Oh my god, the dice! Are we serious right now? The dice
we have
with
a game on our hands.
Last shop, 1 life left dice? Are we for real right now?
Wow. I mean, talk about pure cinema in this game.
Dude, I call me crazy. I still think Roffle's gonna win anyway. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong right now.
Seal.
Tell me I'm wrong right now.
I can't say that you're wrong.
I'm pretty sure Roffle, it doesn't even matter.
I mean, this is a lot of scoring.
And we do need to draw more kings here.
Mm-hmm.
We do have
one more. One more king goes a long way.
There's another one. Another high card level. Like the score is only getting higher. There's another king. We're gonna score like 1 million here. We're gonna score 1 million here, I think.
I don't think he's gonna score 7
Oh
million,
yeah,
though.
I don't think we're scoring 7 million. Never mind, I take it back.
That last shot, dice, and
Suck!
a sock.
Suck!
Oh my god!
Oh my
one
god!
After one outer, after one outer. There is a chariot though, so that'll be great for Roffle. Throw in that red seal king.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Spaceman locking the hell in. So the question here for Zaino is, can they get their hands on enough glass cards to win this next PvP? Because that's Zaino's big out here, is getting glass to outscale Roffle's Baron.
Well, there's one. You can throw in a queen, or you can take $20.
Also, we are getting an insane amount of high card levels here. We have the blue seal, and there's glass. There's the glass for Zaino. And like, we have the econ engine online for Zaino as well. The lucky cat. Oh my goodness, it's all coming together. The oops all sixes with the lucky cat, the Chad. Oh my gosh, there's a magician as well. Zaino just barely getting bailed by the last
Take the
roll getting
dice.
oops. I can't.
Take the dice,
Wait.
Roffle.
Wait, the dice is hilarious. Okay, you know what would win a Roffle the game right now, by the way?
What? Tell me.
Onkin the Spectral, it hits Blueprint.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Come on. Come on. Onkin the Spectral, come on. Don't buy the dice. Don't buy. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's
we
fine.
should have bought the.
There it is. There it is. Oh my god. Do we do it?
But
Do we do
now
it?
we have-
Oh my gosh. Buckle in your seatbelts. Buckle in your seatbelts, chat. Oh,
Ladies
this is
and
why.
gentlemen,
Oh, he's
here we
doing it. He's
go.
doing it.
Oh, he did it! Oh my gosh!
Yes! Yes! Oh! The Eternal Baron! You can only do this with the Eternal Baron! Only with the Eternal Baron! And this is Roffle getting hella rewarded! The GOAT! The absolute GOAT! Ox! Oh my god! Oh! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Just when you think that Zaino comes back, just when you think that Zaino's about to come back, Roffle says, hold my beer. I have a fucking sneaky onk in the pocket. Bro.
And the instant Cavendish, the anti after his gross Michael breaks, it's just a little cherry on top.
Bro, this is not bailed. This is skill, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is pure talent to not hit the spaceman, bro. Oh my god.
Now Zeta's gonna open the spectral, see the Ankh, and contemplate, and then
there's
it's
no
gonna
way.
hit the dice.
You can't do it. You can't do it in Zaino's position. You need the sock, you need the dice, you need the Chad. We
There
ectoplasm,
is a
we're
red
not gonna
seal
throw
in
that
the
away.
spectral. There is a red seal in the spectral. There's a world where we draw. Oh, if we open that spectral here, we would have drawn. Oh, we already have the red seal in the jack. Never mind.
Yeah, you are correct,
So,
Sizak.
sir.
You are correct, Sizak. It is definitely far from over. Zaino has quite a few ways to get themselves out of this pickle. Step one, get
The
some
red seal
red
glass.
seal glass.
Step two, just find a seltzer.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree completely. Big exclamation mark. You always got to hit that onk. You got to play to your outs. Onk hitting the blueprint or the Baron there is one of those outs. What are we looking at? We're looking at like the most goated game of all time, bro.
I don't know if Raffle's in trouble. He might be. It depends how long this seltzer lasts. If Zaino were to win this PvP here, so there's a world where Zaino can't bring the seltzer to the next PvP. Raffle finds a couple more steals, maybe a death for that red seal steal. We got the double blueprint on top of the Baron. Definitely a world where things roll his way.
Yeah, I mean, you are correct in the sense that Roffle is in a bit of trouble. We only have that red seal, right? Red seal, we only have one red seal. The more red seals, the better, but we don't have very many right now. We don't have much kings in the deck. The deck fixing just isn't there, but when it is, it's gonna go crazy. When we do, it's gonna go crazy. Zaino has this blueprint with the seltzer and the sock. I don't think that we can beat that, but it's still a lot of scoring for Roffle.
Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot of points for Zaino right there. And worth noting, Zaino is rolling in the dough.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what that oops all sixes with lucky cards gets you. And I mean, now Zaino just full tarot blocking. I mean, they can look for as much glass as they want here.
Spin the wheel. No.
With the oops all sixes, Eternal Dusk. Oh no.
No.
Ancient, but it's on spades. I don't think Zaino's gonna pick this up. Yeah, that seltzer is being eternalized in the form of Dusk here. Now, the question is, can Roffle in the next ante overcome a full re-trigger setup with 3 Barons? And I'll tell you what, if he gets a mine, absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, I don't think it would even be close. The ultimate 1.5x showdown, true.
Oh, not drawing their kings.
Not yet, at least.
Not that it would particularly matter in this PvP with the Dusk with the sock.
Explain this to me like I'm 5. So basically, Roffle out here is okay, it's best of 3. Both players have won 1 set. It is all coming down to the wire. Roffle's at 2 lives to Zaino's 1. Roffle, if they win it all. They go home winners, okay? You want to win, it's good, it's Pog, okay? Roffle is a man of the people. They picked up the Baron despite it being normally bad and probably not a good idea, especially in vanilla rule set. Glass is just too powerful, and they have had some crazy moments that have completely like made it viable. We got an Ankh, which gave us another copy of Blueprint. Since the things were eternal, it couldn't destroy the Baron. It was insane. It was insane. So we got 3 copies of Baron essentially on Roffle's side. It could do massive work. On Zaino's side, we got the re-trigger setup with the Dust, the Sock, the Bloodstone, the Oops All Sixes. We're trying to get more glass. And then the score is going to be like 1 billion, bro. Okay? And so basically we have a David versus Goliath setup right now. Roffle needs to roll into one very specific joker, and that is Mime. If they find the Mime, they win the game. If they don't, they probably lose, but we'll see. And Zaino, on the other hand, is just trying to make as much optimizations as possible, trying to make as much glass as possible, printing money with the lucky cards, and just trying to make as much improvements as they can. Admittedly, Roffle's improvements are a lot better possibly, but they need to find them. That strength on 2 kings is definitely going to help. As many kings as possible is going to be great. That was me explaining it to you like you're 5. Yeah, try my best, try my best, try my best.
Every 5-year-old knows the story of David and Goliath.
True.
The triple spaceman and not getting the... Okay, we get 1 there. There we go. We get 2. All right. All right.
Yep. I don't think the Mime will do it. I think you underestimate Mime when you have 3 Barons, dog. A Mime is an additional 4-point-something-x every single king. Thank you. I watched an ad while you were explaining. Can you repeat that for me? Goddamn, y'all gotta learn some shit from my fucking roommate. That's my roommate in the chat right there. Y'all need to learn some thing or two about shit posting, bro. They're kind of goated at it.
All right, can we find the Mime? Maybe there's a judgment and we sell the Cavendish.
Judgment.
Gotta swing for the fences here.
Judgment.
Gotta swing for the fences. Oh. That's the coward's play.
The cowards play.
Another you have another opportunity to judgment into the mime here.
True.
Will we go for it? It's not looking like it. Take the credit card and roll to negative $20 to find the mime.
I mean, gotta do something.
Unfortunately, it's looking cooked.
Okay, first of all, what is his name? She. Also, she lives with me. But then you can't buy the mime. True, you can't. Tragic. But you can look at it.
Feel for Roffle here.
Yeah.
You gotta feel for Roffle. I mean, he really had the tempo play, and then with one life, we find the dice for the Bloodstone. Then we find the sock. We find a seltzer, and then we find a dusk. I mean, it just doesn't get much worse than that if you're Roffle.
I mean, yeah, it's just really unfortunate. The cope is that Zaino draws absolutely nothing. True, but it would have to be like literally nothing because we have death in the hand. We have death in the hand. Like even when we draw poorly, it's enough. The cope is that Zaino takes too long being salty and yelling at his chat that they died a timer.
All right, everybody, go distract Zaino.
Everyone, quick, distract Zaino. No, don't actually though. Don't revoke my rights to broadcast Major League Balatro, please. Thanks. Free timer in MLB. Oh yeah, true. I forgot.
You get a free timer in MLB?
Yeah. So they soft introduced the timer where if you lose to the timer one time, it doesn't actually take the life, but the second time it does. Vagabond! It's gonna be skipped though, but this photo also gonna be skipped. Yeah, can't get rid of the dice.
Yeah, I don't really think there's not really gonna be anything that that Zaino picks up here.
Yeah. Why was CJ right about the lives? True. Wait, 1-1. Wait. Are we gonna see? Wait, CJ, do you know the future? Are we gonna see a 1 life difference? Oh my God, we got full death here.
We will see a 1 life difference, but I was off by the factor of 1E.
1E? Negative eternal credit card, by the way.
I mean, hey, it's free. Oh, at least want Roffle to draw the Red Seal Steel King, you know?
That would be nice.
Go out with a bang.
That would be ideal, certainly.
Playing a pair.
I mean, like, what else are we gonna do, man? Like, high card levels don't really matter too much. Zaino winning while in debt? Always be in debt, kids. Being in debt is actually cool and very pog. Okay, there's the red seal. There's a few more kings. All right. Gotta play both of these aces. Remember, playing multiple hands with Baron is much less significant than just playing the biggest possible hand with the most amount of kings. And there we go. There's another king. We get the glass card for a 2x on this hand. Maybe this was the thought process. We draw a king and we get the glass for the 2x. I feel like any other king that we draw is a little bit more significant, but maybe we feel like we have to go for the highest potential score here if we're gonna win, and this is gonna be it for us. 58 million on that hand. What is Zaino gonna come up with? Will we draw any more glass? No more glass drawn for Zaino. Oh, but we have the justice.
The justice in the hand.
Oh
and the
no! The justice death fool. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's tragic. Man, I really thought Roffle had a chance here.
I mean, to be fair, if Zaino doesn't roll into that dice on the last roll, there's a world. There is a world because, you know, the dice is really what
what got their econ advantage rolling. And the consistent scoring on the re-triggers. So
It's just too much glass. It's too much glass
too
to
much
overcome.
glass.
All right. So it looks like we're going to get an E16 for Zaino and 456 million from Roffle. That's going to be GG well played to them. Let me.
I mean, it was E8 versus E16. That's a 2x, right? Kappa.